If you are hearing this message right now, it is because I have something to tell you that you need to understand with every fiber of your being. Stop trying to earn what I already gave you. Stop fighting for approval I already granted. Stop working yourself to exhaustion to prove a value I placed inside you before you were even born. You are not behind. You are not lacking. You are not unworthy. You are simply unaware of what is already yours. And today, I am here to awaken you to a truth that will set you free. You have been striving for love that I freely give. You have been chasing worthiness that I already declared over you. You have been climbing mountains to reach a place where I already positioned you. And in all this effort, in all this exhaustion labor, you have missed the very thing you were searching for, because you cannot earn what has already been given. You cannot work for what I placed in your hands as a gift. The moment you were created, I sealed your identity. I declared your value. I stamped my image upon your soul. And nothing you do, nothing you achieve, nothing you fail at can ever change that. So why are you still trying? Why are you still striving? Why are you still running yourself into the ground, trying to become what you already are? Let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I see a soul carved from my own breath. I see a heart that carries my fingerprint. I see a life wrapped in purpose, soaked in potential, drenched in divine assignment. I do not see your failures. I do not measure you by your mistakes. I do not calculate your worth based on your performance. I see you through the lens of eternity. And in that lens, you are already complete. You are already chosen. You are already mine. But you look at yourself through a broken mirror. You see the cracks. You see the flaws. You see the imperfections. And because of that distorted view, you believe you must work harder, prove more, achieve greater before you can finally be enough. But I tell you this with absolute authority, you are already enough, not because of what you do, but because of who I am. My love for you is not conditional. It does not rise and fall with your successes or failures. It does not depend on your mood, your morality, or your momentum. It simply is. It has always been. It will always be. And no amount of striving will make it more. No amount of failure will make it less. You have been taught that love must be earned, that approval must be achieved, that blessing must be deserved. And because of that lie, you have spent your life in bondage. Bondage to performance, bondage to people's opinions, bondage to the belief that if you work hard enough, if you pray long enough, if you sacrifice deeply enough, then maybe, just maybe, you will finally be worthy of my attention. But that is not how I work. I do not withhold love until you perform. I do not delay blessing until you deserve it. I give freely, I give lavishly, I give without hesitation. And the only thing standing between you and the fullness of what I have for you is your refusal to receive it. You think you must climb to reach me, but I have already descended to reach you. You think you must prove yourself to me, but I have already proven myself to you. You think you must become holy before I accept you, but I accepted you so that you could become holy. This is the order of grace. First I give, then you receive, then you become, not the other way around. There is a reason you feel exhausted. There is a reason you feel empty even after all your accomplishments. There is a reason you feel like no matter how much you do, it is never enough. It is because you are trying to fill a void that only I can fill. You are trying to earn an approval that only I can grant. You are trying to achieve a peace that only I can provide. And you cannot manufacture what only I can create. You were never designed to carry the weight of proving your own worth. That burden was never yours to bear. I carried it for you. I took the weight of your inadequacy and replaced it with the fullness of my sufficiency. I took the shame of your failure and replaced it with the glory of my grace. I took the pressure of your performance and replaced it with the peace of my presence. And yet you keep picking up what I already put down. You keep carrying what I already removed. You keep trying to earn what I already purchased. Why? Because you do not yet believe that my gift is truly free. Let me be clear. When I say free, I do not mean cheap. I do not mean insignificant. I do not mean without cost. My gift to you cost me everything. It cost me my son. It cost me my glory wrapped in human flesh. It cost me pain, betrayal, rejection, and death. So when I offer you love, acceptance, worthiness, and blessing as a gift, understand this. It is the most valuable thing you will ever receive. But it is free to you because I already paid the price. You do not owe me your performance in exchange. You do not owe me your perfection as payment. You owe me nothing except the willingness to receive. And even that willingness, I will help you find. So stop trying to pay for what has already been purchased. Stop trying to earn what has already been given. Stop exhausting yourself trying to become what you already are in me. You are my child. You are my beloved. You are my treasure, not because you worked for it, but because I chose it. Do you remember when you were a child and someone gave you a gift? You did not analyze whether you deserved it. You did not question whether you were worthy of it. You simply received it with joy. You tore open the wrapping, you smiled, you said thank you, and you enjoyed what was given. That is how I want you to approach my love. That is how I want you to approach my blessing. That is how I want you to approach your identity in me. Not with hesitation, not with guilt, not with the fear that it is too good to be true, but with the simple childlike trust that when I give completely. When I bless abundantly. When I love without limits. So stop standing at the door of my grace, wondering if you have done enough to enter. The door is already open. I have been waiting for you, not with a checklist of requirements, not with a test you must pass, but with open arms, ready to receive you exactly as you are. There is a voice inside you that keeps whispering lies. It tells you that you are not enough. It tells you that you must do more, be more, achieve more before you can rest. It tells you that my love is conditional, that my favor is based on performance, that my blessing is reserved for those who deserve it. And because you believe that voice, you run yourself ragged, trying to meet standards that I never set. You climb ladders that I never built. You chase approval that I never withheld. That voice is not mine. I do not speak to you in condemnation. I do not measure you by your productivity. I do not define you by your achievements. I speak to you in love. I call you by your identity. I remind you of who you already are. And who you are is this: you are chosen, you are forgiven, you are accepted, you are loved, you are valuable, you are purposed, you are mine. And none of that changes based on how well you performed. None of that shifts based on how many times you failed this week. None of that is contingent on whether you feel worthy or not. It is fixed, it is settled, it is done. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. If everything is already given, then why should I try at all? If I am already accepted, why should I pursue holiness? If I am already loved, why should I change my behavior? And here is the answer: you do not obey to earn my love. You obey because you have received it. You do not pursue holiness to become worthy. You pursue holiness because you already are. You do not change your life to gain my favor. You change your life because my favor has already transformed you. This is the difference between religion and relationship. Religion says, do this and I will love you. Relationship says, I already love you. Now let that love change you. Religion says, be good enough and you will be accepted. Relationship says, you are already accepted. Now walk in the freedom of that truth. Religion is exhausting. Relationship is empowering. And I did not come to give you religion. I came to give you relationship. A relationship where you are fully known and fully loved. A relationship where your worth is not negotiated but declared. A relationship where you are not striving to reach me, but resting in the fact that I have already reached you. Listen to me carefully. I am about to tell you something that will either liberate you or confuse you, depending on whether you are ready to receive it. You cannot add to what I have already completed. You cannot improve on what I have already perfected. You cannot earn what I have already freely given. Every time you try, you insult the sufficiency of my grace. Every time you strive, you declare that my gift was not enough. Every time you work for my approval, you reject the approval I already gave. So stop. Just stop. Stop trying to impress me with your effort. Stop trying to convince me with your sacrifice. Stop trying to prove to me that you are worthy of what I already said you are. I do not need your proof. I need your trust. I do not need your performance. I need your presence. I do not need you to become someone else. I need you to rest in who you already are. And when you finally stop trying to earn and start learning to receive, that is when transformation happens. Not because you worked for it, but because you surrender to it. There are some of you listening right now who have been carrying the weight of unworthiness for years. You have believed the lie that you are too broken, too sinful, too flawed to be loved by me. And because of that belief, you have spent your entire life trying to fix yourself before you come to me. You think I will get myself together first. I will clean up my act, I will overcome my issues, then I will be ready to receive God's love. But that is backwards. You do not fix yourself and then come to me. You come to me broken and I fix you. You do not clean yourself up and then receive my love. You receive my love and it cleans you up. You do not become worthy and then enter my presence. You enter my presence and my presence makes you worthy. So stop waiting until you feel ready. Stop delaying your relationship with me until you think you have done enough to deserve it. Come now. Come messy. Come broken. Come with all your failures, all your shame, all your guilt. Come as you are, because I do not require perfection before I give love. I give love so that you can walk toward perfection. And even that perfection is not about earning. It is about becoming who you were always meant to be. I want you to picture something for a moment. Imagine a child standing outside the house in the pouring rain, shivering, cold, soaked to the bone. And inside that house is a warm fire, a comfortable chair, and a parent waiting with open arms. But the child refuses to come inside because they believe they must first dry themselves off, clean their clothes, and make themselves presentable before they can enter. So they stand in the rain, trying desperately to fix themselves, growing colder and more miserable by the minute. All the while, the parent is calling them, saying, "Come inside now, just as you are. I will dry you off. I will warm you up. I will take care of you." But the child refuses. They insist they must earn the right to enter. That is what you do with me. I am calling you to come inside. I am inviting you into warmth, rest, love, and acceptance. But you stand outside in the rain of your own striving, believing you must earn the right to receive what I am freely offering. And all the while, you grow weaker, colder, more exhausted. Stop standing in the rain. Come inside. The door is open. The fire is warm. And I have been waiting for you, not with judgment, but with love, not with conditions, but with open arms. You must understand something. My love for you is not based on your ability to be lovable. My acceptance of you is not based on your ability to be acceptable. My delight in you is not based on your ability to be delightful. It is based entirely on my character, not yours. I love because I am love. I accept because I am grace. I give because I am generous. And nothing you do will change that. So stop trying to make yourself more lovable. Stop trying to make yourself more acceptable. Stop trying to make yourself more deserving. You do not have to become anything other than what you already are. A child of mine. Flawed, yes. Broken, yes. In process, yes. But mine, completely mine. And because you are mine, you have access to everything I am. My strength, my peace, my joy, my power, my provision, my wisdom, my love. Not because you earned it, but because I gave it. And I do not take back what I give. Some of you have been striving so long that you have forgotten what rest feels like. You have been performing for so many years that you do not know how to simply be. You have been earning approval for so long that you cannot comprehend what it feels like to be loved without conditions. And today I am inviting you to lay down the weight, lay down the pressure, lay down the need to prove yourself. I am not asking you to do more. I am asking you to receive more. I am not asking you to become better. I am asking you to believe better, to believe that my grace is sufficient, to believe that my love is unconditional, to believe that my gift is truly free. And when you finally believe that, when you finally rest in that truth, everything changes. Not because you worked harder, but because you stopped working and started trusting. Not because you did more, but because you realized that I already did everything, and what I did is enough. It has always been enough. It will always be enough. You just need to receive it. Here is what I want you to do. I want you to take a deep breath right now, and as you exhale, I want you to release the burden of trying to earn my love. Release the pressure of trying to prove your worth. Release the exhaustion of trying to be enough. Let it go, all of it. And as you breathe in again, I want you to receive my love, receive my acceptance, receive my approval. It is already yours. It has always been yours. I am not withholding it. I am not making you work for it. I am simply offering it. And the only thing required from you is the willingness to open your hands and take it. Stop clenching your fist, trying to earn. Open your hands and receive. That is the posture of grace. Open hands, open heart, open spirit, ready to receive what I am ready to give. And I am always ready to give, because giving is who I am. You were never meant to live a life of striving. You were meant to live a life of thriving, but thriving does not come from working harder. It comes from resting deeper, resting in my love, resting in my promise, resting in my provision. When you rest in me, you stop exhausting yourself trying to be enough. You stop burning yourself out, trying to prove yourself. You stop running yourself into the ground, trying to earn what is already yours. And in that rest, you find strength, you find peace, you find joy, not because you worked for it, but because you stopped working and started trusting. That is the secret to the abundant life I promised you. It is not found in doing more. It is found in trusting more, trusting that what I said is true, trusting that what I gave is complete, trusting that who I say you are is who you actually are. And when you trust that, you are free, free from performance, free from pressure, free from the lie that you must earn your place in my heart. You already have a place. It is secure, it is permanent, it is unshakable. Because I do not love you based on what you do. I love you based on who I am, and I am unchanging. Now, let me address something that might be stirring in your heart. You might be thinking, but God, I have sinned, I have failed, I have walked away from you. Surely my mistakes have changed how you feel about me. And here is my answer. Your sin did not surprise me. Your failure did not shock me. Your walking away did not cause me to stop loving you. I knew every mistake you would make before you made it. I knew every failure you would face before you faced it. I knew every moment you would doubt me, deny me, or run from me. And I chose you anyway. I loved you before you loved me. I accepted you before you accepted me. I forgave you before you even knew you needed forgiveness. So no, your mistakes did not change my love. They revealed my love, because my love is not contingent on your perfection. It is rooted in my character, and my character does not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, which means my love for you yesterday is the same as my love for you today, and it will be the same tomorrow. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter how many times you fall, my love remains steady, sure, unshakable. So stop trying to earn back what you never lost. Stop trying to regain favor that never left. Stop trying to prove yourself worthy of love that was never based on your worthiness in the first place. You are loved fully, completely, eternally, not because you deserve it, but because I chose it, and what I choose stands forever. Let me tell you what happens when you stop trying to earn and start learning to receive. Your entire perspective shifts. You stop seeing life as a test you must pass and start seeing it as a gift you get to enjoy. You stop seeing me as a judge you must impress and start seeing me as a father who delights in you. You stop seeing yourself as unworthy and start seeing yourself as beloved. And from that place of belovedness, everything changes. You serve not to earn approval, but to express gratitude. You obey not to avoid punishment, but to honor relationship. You grow not to become worthy, but because you are already worthy and you want to walk in the fullness of that identity. That is the difference. When you know you are already accepted, you stop performing and start living. You stop pretending and start being. You stop hiding and start walking in freedom, because there's nothing to prove, there's nothing to earn, there's nothing to fear. You are loved, and that love is enough to carry you through anything. I'm going to say this one more time because I need you to hear it. You cannot earn what I already gave you. You cannot work for what I freely offer. You cannot prove yourself worthy of a love that I declared over you before you even took your first breath. So stop trying, stop striving, stop exhausting yourself, and start receiving. Receive my love, receive my grace, receive my acceptance, receive my blessing, receive your identity, receive your worth. It is all yours, not because you earned it, but because I gave it, and I am not taking it back ever. So walk in it, rest in it, live from it, let it fill every empty place inside you. Let it silence every voice of condemnation. Let it heal every wound of rejection. Let it transform every area of insecurity, because my love is not just powerful, it is complete. And when you finally stop trying to add to it and simply rest in it, you will discover that it was always enough. You were always enough, not because of what you did, but because of who I am. And I am the God who gives freely, loves completely, and never takes back what I have declared over you. You are mine, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can change that. So stop trying to earn it and start enjoying it. There is a profound difference between working from acceptance and working for acceptance. When you work for acceptance, every task becomes a burden, every responsibility becomes pressure. Every opportunity becomes a test of whether you are enough. You wake up anxious, you go to bed exhausted, you measure your day by how much you accomplished, not by who you are. And no matter how much you achieve, it never feels like enough because you are trying to fill a void that achievement cannot fill. You are trying to earn something that only I can give. But when you work from acceptance, everything changes. You wake up knowing you are already loved. You face your day knowing you are already approved. You step into your responsibilities knowing that your worth is not on the line. You are not performing to earn. You are living to express. You are not striving to become. You are simply being who you already are. And from that place of rest, your work becomes worship. Your effort becomes expression. Your service becomes joy because you are no longer trying to prove yourself. You are simply reflecting the love that has already been poured into you. Think about the sun for a moment. The sun does not wake up every morning and try to earn the right to shine. It does not question whether it is worthy to give light. It does not strive to prove its value. It simply shines because shining is its nature. And as it shines, it gives life to everything around it. That is who you are in me. You are not trying to become light. You already are light. I place my light inside you. And when you stop trying to earn that light and simply let it shine, you will illuminate everything around you. Not because you worked for it, but because you received it. And what you receive from me, you naturally reflect to others. So stop questioning your worth. Stop trying to prove your value. Stop striving to become what you already are. You are my beloved. You are my chosen. You are my light in this world. And all I'm asking you to do is stop dimming yourself with doubt and start shining with the confidence that comes from knowing who you are in me. Let me tell you about the trap that many fall into. It is the trap of conditional living. You say to yourself, when I achieve this, then I will be happy. When I overcome that, then I will be at peace. When I finally prove myself, then I will rest. But that day never comes. Because as soon as you reach one goal, you set another. As soon as you overcome one struggle, another appears. As soon as you prove yourself in one area, you feel inadequate in another. You are chasing a moving target. And the reason the target keeps moving is because you are looking for external achievements to give you internal worth. But worth does not come from what you do. It comes from whose you are. And you are mine. Which means your worth is fixed. It is not fluctuating based on your circumstances. It is not dependent on your success. It is anchored in my unchanging love for you. So stop chasing conditional peace. Stop waiting for the day when you will finally be enough. That day is today, right now. In this moment, you are enough because I say you are enough. And what I declare over you is final. It is settled. It is done. So stop living in the future, waiting for the day when you will finally deserve rest. Rest now. Rest in me. Rest in the truth that you are already everything I created you to be. You are not becoming. You are. And that is enough. Do you know why so many people are burned out? It is not because they are working too hard. It is because they are working for the wrong reason. They are working to fill a void that only I can fill. They are achieving to earn approval that I already gave. They are climbing to reach a place where I already positioned them. And no amount of external success can satisfy the internal hunger for worth. That hunger can only be satisfied by me. When you come to me, when you receive from me, when you rest in me, that hunger is filled. And suddenly your work is no longer about proving. It is about expressing. You are not working to become valuable. You are working because you are valuable. You are not serving to earn love. You are serving because you have received love. And that changes everything. The weight lifts. The pressure fades. The anxiety dissolves. Because you are no longer carrying the burden of earning what is already yours. You are simply living from the abundance of what I have given. And that, my child, is the life I always intended for you. A life of rest, not striving. A life of peace, not pressure. A life of joy, not exhaustion. And it is all available to you right now. Not when you do more, not when you become better, but right now, as you are. Because you are already mine. And being mine is enough. I want to leave you with this final word. This is not just a message for today. This is a truth you must carry with you every single day. Every morning when you wake up, I want you to remember, you are not starting the day trying to earn my love. You are starting the day already wrapped in it. Every challenge you face, I want you to remember, you are not facing it to prove your worth. You are facing it already, knowing your worth is secure in me. every moment of doubt, every whisper of inadequacy, every lie that says you are not enough, I want you to silence it with this truth. I am enough. And because I live in you, you are enough. Not because of what you did yesterday, not because of what you will do tomorrow, but because of who I am today. I am your God. I am your Father. I am your source. And I have declared over you that you are loved, you are accepted, you are forgiven, you are valuable, and you are mine. So stop trying to earn what I freely gave. Stop working for what I already provided. Stop exhausting yourself trying to become what you already are. Receive it, rest in it, walk in it, and let the world see what happens when a child of God finally understands that they are not working for approval. They are working from it. You are approved. You are accepted. You are loved. Now go and live like it.